Welcome to the stage. I'm Light Melody, and today we are going to start a new thing. Yeah, I know I start a lot of these things, but they're interesting things, I guess. So every now and again, I'll go ahead and make a video about missed opportunities in games that I've noticed. And from the title, we're gonna talk about my favorite Switch game, Astral Chain. Created by Platinum Games and released August 30th, 2019, this game deserves a lot more love than it got, and I hope it gets a sequel in the future. But because it gets so little love, I'm gonna be talking a lot about the game's story. So spoiler tag right here if you want to go play the game first instead. It's fun and about 50 hours if you're an idiot like me and play it constantly because you can't get enough of it. That's enough time, right? On to the main spoiler-heavy topic. The missed opportunity I want to talk about is Jenna Anderson. She is a huge missed opportunity that could be fixed with one simple change about her. Or added on top of her. Being the Howard twins' mother. Now, we do know about their mother. During the major Chimera outbreak of Zone 09, Max Howard had saved a pregnant woman. However, this woman gave birth shortly after as she was redshifting, giving birth to the twins and turning into an aberration to be killed soon after she turned. This is where Howard took the kids in as his own after they lost a mother they never knew. So how does Jenna being their mother change things? Well, first of all, it's a stronger connection to the twins in the story since she does go after them either to somehow convince them Yosef is evil and turn on him, or kill them herself. Mostly because she is the reason they both exist, and being used by Yosef. After all, you become a legionist, a master of all eventually, because of him, and Akira is used as clone bait. Second, let's redo the mother scenario. What if instead Max had come across a caretaker of the twins that was redshifting? He can only assume that she was their mother because she wouldn't have time to tell him she wasn't. Jenna had hired her to take care of them because she was always working. Or, at this point, trying to convince Yosef his projects were bad for humanity. The twins were born for experimentation's sake, to see if being exposed to redshift in the womb would make them better able to control the Legion. After all, there is a reason Yosef picked those two to be pushed up to Neuron, besides being Howard's kids. Because even Howard was against this whole idea. Would they have known Jenna was actually their mother in the future? No. Because Yosef definitely would have kept it for himself. And wouldn't you know it, at the same time the outbreak in Zone 09 happens, Jenna just so happens to also disappear. For almost 20 years. And how old are the Howard twins? 19! Maybe short of 20. Jenna being trapped in the astral plane for almost 20 years by Yosef, able to now dimension hop on her own, comes back and tells the twins that she is their mother. But of course, they don't believe her because they believe Howard, having known him all of their life. I don't remember at what point I theorized she is their mother, but it just makes way too much sense. And it's a shame that this wasn't the real story. You could have had something like Hal hacking into Neuron's system and finding out their files were edited or that there was a secret file on them and Jenna together, pointing out they are related, and were going to be used for Legion and Legionist experiments. This could happen before you fight Jenna for the last time, finding out way too late. And even though you end up believing she is your mother, she just had enough of trying to convince you that she decided Yosef can't have his way and kill you instead. Or kill you and Yosef instead, because you get in the way regardless. And you know, she's had 20 years to lose her mind. Or maybe one of the places you find in Zone 09 is actually where Jenna lived, or the caretaker, and you see photos of your younger selves as babies. This tiny little change, and maybe a tiny bit more in other pieces of dialogue, you could keep the story the exact same. Especially since after this battle, and a much better, heartfelt sacrifice of Jenna, Yosef tries to capture you. Like an actual Legion, even though you show intelligence that you are still you by not attacking Akira again. And did I mention the Akira clone army? Yeah, neither twin is happy about that little thing. And not to mention, everything after this point just comes at you one after another, and it's just... wow, we really should have trusted Jenna from the start. We don't even know what's currently going on, but one thing's for sure, Yosef is behind it. And that was a missed opportunity in Astral Chain. While Astral Chain is not perfect, it does have so many things that just surprise you that I'm a little disappointed this wasn't one of them from the start. She just naturally fell into a role we didn't have for the twins, a mother figure. Despite her being crazy, she must have had some kind of motherly bond with them after they were born, and that triggered the whole fight with Yosef. Though the fight could have happened regardless of the twins or not, here we are. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little video.